I'm on the high street in Worksop. Now I've previously done a video on it, but the only bit I haven't done is the Priory shopping centre, because it was a private area and I thought I might have problems if I start filming in there, but it's not private anymore. It belongs to Bassetlaw District Council, and the interesting factor here is there's a £17.9 million investment in this on the Levelling Up Fund. It tells you a little bit about it here. And then we'll go around the corner. So you can actually see it's going to have a food court, it's going to have a bowling alley, blah blah blah. Now my question, which I've done a Freedom of Information request to Bassetlaw District Council, is how much did it cost to actually purchase this off Threadneedle? From London. It's a pension fund who actually owned it prior, so it'll be interesting to find out, if I find out exactly how much the Priory Centre cost Bassetlaw and where that funding came from. But you'll get a feel as we walk round how many units are actually shut in here. Now they actually put a bypass around Worksop in 1986, and after they did that they then pedestrianised the town centre, built a few outdoor shopping centres, etc. Not many really, but I think the biggest issue for Worksop has been probably Meadowhall, where it's just draining away everything. Now we had a WH Smith here, and that was that disappeared after a flood in Worksop, never came back. Peacocks are shut. At the bottom we've got Wilco. Now where Wilco is, used to be a nightclub, Annabelle's, Rockford's, whatever. I remember going there in the early 80s, got burnt down. Now this centre got extended, and you can see the extension there, so we'll go in that in a bit. But where that extension bit is, about there, used to be Tesco back in the 80s. When I bought my first house in about 1987, I remember shopping in Tesco just here. So it actually went from this shop right across to where it says Stock Giant there. It wasn't a massive store, but I don't think the supermarkets were that big then. But beyond that was actually Worksop Town football ground. The cricket ground's still there behind the back, but the football ground's gone now, and it's been converted into a car park. So you can see another shop shut down here. Now Wilco's had two bids come in. One for £50 million and another for £90 million, I think only came in yesterday. And that £90 million bid, they were talking about keeping people's jobs for 2 years, keeping all the shops open and carrying on as normal, I think. I think that's a Canadian company. The other company that's made a £50 million bid is the guy who actually owns HMV. But I don't think that's as good a deal from what I'm hearing. But the thing is, I think the idea of the people who are looking after the administration is to get the best value for Wilco's, and they may find that the £90 million is nowhere near what the company's worth, and might decide to split Wilco up. I think in that case, so many, I think 150 stores may go to B&M and 150 may go to, is it another bargain type store. But just here where you've got B&M was Woolworths. Now, I think Woolworths had 2 floors on it, but people can correct me if I'm wrong. Now it is a bank holiday today, so the footfall is lower than normal. So where you've got Iceland was Marks and Spencer's. I think that closed down probably about Meadowhall time when the bypass happened and then pedestrianisation. See another shop shut there. But I used to love shopping in Worksop, really fantastic. Sort of my second town to Sheffield. Been coming here since I was old enough. Well, I'd have come in my pram probably. Parents moved to Anston in 1966. And my granddad lived in Answorth, and they always used to come along for market day in Worksop on a Wednesday. So I've been coming in probably since I was about 2 years old in 66. So I've really seen Worksop change. It had a cattle market as well as a normal market. Cattle market was actually behind where the library is, to the back of the car park. I think that butcher's is still open. Like I said, some of the shops will actually open on a normal trading day, but not on a bank holiday. But you can see quite clearly which shops are shut. So as we walk through here now from the red to the white, we'd have walked straight into what would have been the Tesco, and it would have gone a little bit further, a little bit further across to there. So we've got a pound one left. But I've just been into Wilko's to get some paint, and there's nothing left in Wilko's. A lot of the actual shelving's been taken out as well. But to me, the extension on, the £18 million levelling up fund looks to me more like yuppifying this area. And what I think they'll probably do is like they've done with Chesterfield, Sheffield, Rotherham, is they'll probably start building flats or using vacant shops for flats around Worksop and try and sort of gentrify the city centre. So where we got Sports Direct, we had a Marks and Spencer's food outlet, which as far as I know is doing really well, absolutely perfect for the people on the Gateford estate who probably now all go down to Meadowhall shopping, and I think that's the biggest hit on Worksop, Meadowhall. I mean, I think that's probably why Marks and Spencer shut down, because of Meadowhall. So we got a Costa at the end. Now it's the worst and the most expensive coffee I've ever had at Costa. It was twice the price of Greg's, and it was absolutely disgusting. It was like dishwater. Now we did have a Body Shop in here as well. I think the Body Shop was probably about there. So it is green. I'm sure that was where the Body Shop was, but it's empty as anything. Another empty one there. You can just see how empty they are. I think the lockdown finished a lot of the smaller businesses off. We've had online shopping as well. But you won't find many local names anymore. And at one bit, it was a thriving town centre Worksop. To me, it was a far better town centre than Rotherham. So we've got another closed one here. Another closed one here. So when you compare the plans they're going to do and what's here, to me it's just gentrifying Worksop, and it'll be taking the soul out of it like everywhere else. So that's just a quick walk around the Priory with the information I've got. And when I got a freedom information request on how much Threadneedle pensions were actually paid for this centre, I'll let you know on that one as well.